everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Mission Recondition series of the Jacksonville Jaguars on the prowl, as we're back here for episode number 5. And today we're back in jolly old London, as we're going to be taking on the Patriots in this matchup here in week 7. And this time we'll be playing at Wimbledon, and we'll play the Patriots there. This time I believe we are going to be the home team for this matchup. As you see, the Patriots currently 1-5 for the season. They are on a 2-game losing streak, and of course they would like to try to bounce back here, as they are been having a tough go. They're currently, like I said, in last place right now in the AFC East division. Pat's only win so far this season was back in week 4, as they took on the 49ers, winning that one 31-7. And of course, there you see they've lost to the Dolphins and Texans in back-to-back weeks. And of course, they would like to pump the brakes here, and of course get back into the winning ways here. And of course, it's been a really tough go, as they've been in the bottom third of the power rankings in the NFL right now. So they're not the same, New England ball club that we've seen in years past. Really, they've kind of gone downhill ever since Tom Brady, and of course now their head coach has parted ways with the team. So there you see Drake Maye. It's going to be the quarterback there. There you see his matchup here with the Houston Texans just last week, as the Texans had a pretty good game there. Joe Mixon had a nice day, 20 carries, 102 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns. But as for the Patriots, not so good there, as they were unable to really fight back and do anything there, as they've, like I said, lost 2 straight here now, and trying to right the ship here today, as they're overseas here like we are, and try to pick up a nice win here today. So yeah, our job this week is, of course, going to try to do our best here to contain Drake Maye as best as we can. He is 8th in the league right now as when it comes to QB scrambling and rushing yards. This year, this season for the year right now, he has got 1,216 yards passing, with 8 touchdowns and 8 interceptions, and along with 15 sacks in this season. Carrying wise, he has 35 carries for 145 yards and no rushing touchdowns. So our offense is going to try to do our best here to make sure we can keep him not running around on us, and of course throwing any deep passes on us as well. He hasn't been throwing that well. Only 1,000, a little over 1,200 yards for the season. So I think we should be able to contain him. Our defense has been just excellent. We've been riding this train of our defense helping us out in a lot of big games here as of late, and a lot of things have been just going our way here. So that is going to be the game plan for this week. As you see here, that's what the coaches want to see. And of course, Coach Bonds says that he is ready to go here. He doesn't like to have back-to-back weeks playing in the same, or not necessarily the same stadium, but back-to-back weeks here in London. But he says, hey, that's what the cost is, and to get this team on the right track here. And so far, practice has been gone by pretty smoothly the last 2 weeks now, and he's hoping that will at least convert over to another win here for them heading into this game here. So he knows this matchup is going to be very tough here. Got a quarterback that is going to be tested here. He is considered and there's player tag there. You see a QB of the future, a day 1 starter. So we'll see if we can test this young man and see how far we can, test him and see what his abilities of what he can do and can't do on the field. Now, as for defense, or I should say our offense here, we're going to try to worry about the inside run. We're going to try to get away from our linebackers there. So we're going to try to run the ball up the gut there. Etienne, he hasn't been lighting the world on fire, but the last couple of games here, he's been doing pretty decent job for us in the running game. So we're going to try to keep up with that. I've set up the play calling here this week to run the ball a little bit more often than we normally do. I'm going to see how that works out. But there you see Judon. He'll be the guy that we'll have to worry about there. 8-year guy from Grand Valley State. And of course, he is a veteran here on this team. And he is going to be the, the threat for us this week. And of course, Jamel Peppers, always a threat there in the secondary that we'll definitely have to watch out for. So T-Law is going to have to make sure he doesn't throw any crazy passes in Jamel Peppers' way. And of course, Jamel Peppers will be, of course, floating around between the secondary and, of course, as well as a corner at times. Same thing with Kyle Duggar. He'll be out there in that strong safety position. So I don't think we'll be throwing deep. I think for the most part we'll be running the ball. And I'm really true. I think if I remember correctly in the play, in the setting the plays this week here, I said pretty much a lot of mid-short. The passing game I wanted to be when we're in short passing, mid-range type passing there, short to mid-range. Here we are talking about the start here for this week, and of course passing yards that our defense may give up here in this week. And of course, there you see less than 200 yards allowed in the game, or higher than 200 yards in the game. And you know what? We're going to say higher because there's a good chance that this quarterback can do something. I can't remember the exact numbers he had in that last game there that Maye had, but we're going to say, you know what? We'll give him the good little cushion here. Hopefully we can be under 200, but just give us that safe bet. We may have to give up. We may give him up some yards here to him and see where he goes from there. And of course, there you see we're going to be active in the trade deadline. Right now, I don't think we are. I think we're pretty comfortable where we're at. And there you see him talking about that as he's wrapping up this press conference there. So yeah, London game, here we go, as this will be our second straight week here in London. And of course the Patriots playing in this one. Of course, last episode, if you remember, guys, we played against who do we I can't remember who we did play against there. Caleb Williams. Yeah, it was the game against the Bears there. So we were successful in that matchup there. We're hoping to do the same thing here in this one, as we get for the second straight week here in London. So we really didn't travel too much. So we pretty much stayed pretty much in the London area, practicing on a couple of different fields around the city. And of course the team doing a lot of team bonding and team bonding experiences, so like that, trying to just get to know the team a little bit more, and of course see the sights and sounds of London, and of course doing a lot of press junkets as well. As we go ahead and we're going to sim some of this here. I believe we're going to sim the first half of this game, and we may see a little bit of the second half, just depending on how this one goes here. I can't remember exactly how this is what we're going to do, but yeah, so far looking pretty good here. New England will, of course, scored first here, get the first points of the day, so they'll get the first touchdown. And hopefully now Jacksonville can return the favor here and get one of their own, as T-Law will make a nice run there. And looks like this defense here is having a tough time with never mind, they do not have a tough time there. They do stop us there on their first drive. So New England successful on their first drive, scoring a touchdown. We're not so much the case here, as now New England has the ball here on their second drive and move the ball pretty comfortably here, looks like, through the air, as Maye here just taking his time here, throwing the ball here. This is nice deep pass there for 25 yards. And they get into a end zone there for a touchdown, and they lead it by 2. So 14-0 here as we're getting close to the end of the first quarter. And nice 70-yard run there from ATN. Great run there. That puts us back in the ball game here now, making it now 14-7. So now New England now has possession of the football here, as they're trying to keep this a 2-possession lead. And And so far, our defense right now look like they're pretty much having a little tough time getting off the field here as they're trying to get those quick 3 and outs. But Maye and this offense is really doing a great job there. Oh, nice sack there from Armstead as Armstead there. And then, oh, come on, 48-yard touchdown pass. And New England again keeps it a 2-possession lead. So now we're back here as we're midway through the second quarter. And we'll see what Jaguars can do here on their possession here. As Jaguars, of course, ran very well there in the second drive there in the game. Of course, ran that 70-yard run there for ATN. ATN, he's starting to pick up the pace here, starting to get some nice yardage. Ryan Thomas as well, get some great catches. And we'll see if we can try to score here on this drive. We're just a couple yards away there. And, oh, nice 15-yard touchdown pass there from our boy Lawrence there, I should say. Getting that one there to, I believe, to Gabe Davis. So, nice job now. 21-14. 1-possession lead here for New England. As New England has the ball here. As we have about 4.5 minutes left here in this game. And we're able to finally get them to punt the ball back to us. As now T-Law and the offense are now on the field here. So, we'll try to see if we can try to score before the half. As Gabe Davis makes a nice catch there. And it looks like Johnson's getting involved in the running game as well here. Nice run there from him. And again, nice penalty there. We get a 15-yard penalty there. Or I should say draw a nice 15-yard penalty there on them. And then, of course, another touchdown, this time going to Ingram. As actually, I think if I'm thinking about it now here, I'm looking at my notes. Ingram actually made both those catches there. So 2 touchdown passes there for Ingram. As now we're getting to the other side of the 2-minute warning. And the Patriots now have of course, we tie this ball game up now 21-all. And we're trying to do our best here to keep it that way. At least try to get the ball back here before the half. And maybe try to get a field goal here. New England here getting hit by some penalties now. And they'll kick a 37-yard field goal by Greg Joseph there. Adding 3 points to their lead. As it makes it now 24-21. And of course, here we are now trying to get the last half a minute left here in this one. As we're going to try to get some deep passes here. Oh, nice 25-yard catch there from Gabe Davis. And then trying to get into the end zone, and we cannot do so there. So 21-24 as we go down to the third quarter. And we'll see how this is going to turn out. As it looks like we're not having too much a good start there of the third quarter. Look like we're running the ball pretty well. And ETN's really doing a pretty good bang-up job here. As we see, I know couldn't get that one there. So first drive for us in this third quarter does not work for us. We'll have to try to come back to it. And hopefully we can make a decent stop here against the Patriots here in the third quarter. As they still lead it by 3. And we do make a quick 3 and out there on them. As we'll get the ball back there quickly. And now T-Law making a nice run there for a couple of yards of his own. And another throw there to Ingram. ATN making a nice run here. 2nd and 7. A nice job there from T-Law, rushing for 7 yards. Getting enough there for the first down. And Jacksonville looks having a really good time here on this drive. As they would move the ball, converting third downs. Maybe now we can get ourselves into the end zone here and get a touchdown, take over this lead for the first time in this game. As we'll see a 3rd and 8, nice 7-yard reception, come up short, now 4th and 1. And we kick a 26-yard field goal, tying this game up now 24-all with 1 minute and 23 seconds left here in the third quarter. So here we are now going into just a couple takes away from ending the quarter there. We do end it with a 24-24 tie. So now go to the fourth quarter here, and we'll see some more of this simulation here. And of course, we're putting our undefeated record on the line here in this situation. As we'll see what we can do here. And Maye here doing a pretty good job here. He's taking control of the drive here for the most part. And they'll kick another field goal, making it now 27-24. So we've been doing a pretty good job here defensively, stopping them, not letting them make too many big plays. Now we can just get our offense to get things going here and get down the field here. So, of course, I would like to see us get into the end zone here, get a touchdown, take the lead here, because really, truly, our defense has been doing a great job there, stopping them from really scoring a touchdown. And right now, we've been moving down the field here pretty well. We should be able to get in the end zone here at some point. And we'll see another 5-yard reception there to Johnson. Now Johnson runs for 2 more yards. And the pass is going to be knocked away there as they kick a 37-yard field goal, tying it up now 27-all. So 5 minutes left here in the fourth quarter, as now the Patriots now have control of the ball here. Stevenson now running the football here, and of course we'll start seeing a lot more of the running here. And of course, both teams are trying to get the other to use their timeouts here and try to control the clock. As so far, Patriots have a really tough time with the running game here, only getting a couple yards, 2 or 3 yards here at a time. Get a nice reception there that time throwing the football. And then with a minute 30 here, looks like they're going to be in field goal range here, and they may have to kick a field goal here on 4th and 9. He hits a 51-yard field goal, making it now 30-27. So a nice touchback here for us, as now we have the ball here on our own 30. And of course, T-Law has to get this ball down the field here with 45 seconds left here. Oh, nice pass there, 27-yard reception, and then Cam Robinson is going to be hit with the injury. He'll have to come off the field. T-Law here trying to get the team in field goal position with only 17 seconds left. They kick a 51-yard field goal themselves, tying this up now 30 apiece. And now with 9 seconds left here, we're going to take a look at the final 2 seconds of this ball game. We'll see what T-Law can do with the ball their own 30-yard line. And actually, no, excuse me, this is Maye of the Patriots, as he's going to throw this one away. And this one looks like it's going to go to overtime. So, end of regulation. We'll go to overtime with a 30-30 ball game here. Fans in London are getting a nice treat here, as they're getting some extra football here today. And we'll see what the Patriots will, of course, they'll win it, and they will go ahead and they will receive the ball. And, of course, we will take the left side of the field there. So we'll defend the left side. And see the kickoff here. And this one's going to be deep. And, of course, remember, both teams will get a possession here unless the game ends in both teams will get a chance to get a possession. And, of course, obviously, whoever gets the chance to score here, and the other team cannot stop. Of course, if the Patriots have to throw an interception here, and of course if Jacksonville is able to get a score, then the game will definitely, of course, end. So both teams will get a chance to touch the ball at least once. And right now, 3rd and 3 coming up here. Stevenson trying to run the backfield there, and he is going to get the first down, as he's going to be at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 here for New England. So now here we are at their own 40. Patriots throw this one there. That's going to be a quick catch there. Nice check down there, and that's going to be just short of the first down marker. Now we'll see them at a 3rd and 6. Maye here drops back in the pocket, throws this one up there. That's going to be caught, but unfortunately cannot get the receiver to get to the 3rd down or to the first down marker, as the Jaguars defense does a great job making a stop. So we'll see what Jaguars can do here on their first play or their first drive here of the overtime. And of course, if we can score here, then we would win the ball game. So T-Law is coming out here. Let's see what he can do here with 4:55 left here in the overtime. Ball's on their own 15-yard line. Cannot make a blunder here. We're too far deep in our own side of the football field, so we throw a quick pass. That's going to get to the 20-yard line. That's going to be a 1st and 10. Or excuse me, 2nd and 5 coming up here for Jacksonville. Jags now on the prowl here. T-Law here. Size calls own number instead. He's going to get to the first down marker, and he gets just enough there to do so. Nice run there for him. Great job holding on to the football. And that's going to move the chains. So now it looks like we have 4 wide. Actually, looks like 5 wide. Pass there, that's going to be caught, and it's going to be a reception there by Ingram, as that's going to be at the 31-yard line. First and 10, Jacksonville. Or excuse me, second and 4 for Jacksonville, their own 31-yard line. So now T-Law, quick drop back here, throws this one there. That's going to be caught, and that's going to be a great catch. As that's, I believe it's going to be Thomas who gets the huge first down. That's exactly what we needed there. So now we're in field goal range here. So now we can just try to move the ball here on the ground, try to get as close as we can to the field goal. And worst case scenario, if we cannot score, as you see, ETN 134 yards for the day. Of course, he has a rushing touchdown to his name in this one. We'll try to see how close we can get here. If we can't get in the end zone there, of course, at least try to get a field goal here to satisfy our appetite here. Try to pick up another win here on the road. As ETN, nice carry there for him. 4th and 1 coming up here. So this is a nice opportunity here now. We're looking at a, what is it, a 50, I would say, what, a 50s, 57, 58-yard kick for us as we're tying this one up. It's right now tied 30 apiece as they call a timeout there on us. Trying to freeze the kicker. Kick is up, kick is deep, and the kick is good. Beautiful kick there. Nice finish. And that right there is going to seal the deal there as we win this one 33-30. Nice job here, fellas. Great job as we pick up a win, another win, the second straight week here in London, getting a victory. Nice play there as Trevor Lawrence and the rest of the Jaguars do their job there. And of course, get a nice victory here as we have now extended this lead now to 7-0. So, man, we are playing some really good football here. Calling the right plays, getting the right personnel out there. And of course, even though we had to, no matter, regardless how we have to win it, we found a way to win it in overtime and get a nice victory there. So nice job there. So we take a look at the team stats. 30-33 is your final score. We had 17 first downs. They had 19. Total offense, 481 yards for us. They had 403. Looks like the yardage on the ground was really nice to us here today. 33 carries for 194 yards. They had 30 carries for 85 yards and a touchdown. Both guys had on the ground had a touchdown. As for passing, 26-35. Patriots did a better job there at passing. We had 23-34 with 2 touchdowns. So pretty similar numbers for both quarterbacks here today. Passing yards, of course, obviously they beat us 318 to our 287. But then take a look at the yards, total yards there, 545 to 469 giggity. Of course, neither team had turnover, so it was a pretty clean game. But the Patriots got hit with some penalties there. 2 penalties for 25 yards. Only having 12 minutes and 33 seconds of possession time to our 23 minutes and 46 seconds of possession. So did a great job there staying on the field as much as we possibly could there offensively. And defense, they tried their best to try to get some turnovers and try to get the ball back for us. But for the most part here, our guys did a great job there. Trevor Lawrence, a nice day there for him. He had 2 touchdowns, 23 of 28, 287. ATN, 16 carries for 136 yards. He had a touchdown there, his 4th of the season. And then take a look at the numbers for receiving here in just a bit. There you see Johnson, 8 carries for 28 yards. He's been really nice seeing him come in there and help us out with ATN. I mean, to be honest, knock on wood, I'm so happy right now that ATN is still healthy. Being able to play this many amount of games he has, I think this is probably by far the most consecutive games I think he's played this season since he's been in the league. Receiving wise, Kirk, 2 receptions for 32 yards. Ingram, 8 receptions for 62 yards, a touchdown. Thomas, 4 receptions for 64 yards. And, of course, Gabe Davis, 7 catches for 122 yards and a touchdown. His 6, both Ingram and Davis both have 6 touchdown receptions of the season. Armstead, there you see 2 tackles, or 4 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, a half a sack in the game. Lloyd, 10 tackles, TFL. Walker, 7 tackles, TFL, and a half a sack. Hamilton, 3 tackles, half a sack. And Robertson Harris had 2 tackles and 2 tackles for loss in today's game. So, like I said, defense did enough. Not the monster numbers that they've been putting up here in the last couple of weeks, but hey, we had to get down dirty. We had to get force it to go to. We were able to get down to the field there with T-Law. He helped us get to overtime, and then we were able to move the ball very patiently and in a timely manner, and got ourselves set up for a field goal to win it. So, maybe not the ideal win that we won, but hey, we found a way to get in there, still get the game, and we got the winning kick and got the victory. Take a look at some of the numbers there. Polk, 9 catches for 105 yards. Douglas, 6 catches for 84 and a touchdown. And then Hunter Henry, 2 catches for 22. Bell there had a reception as well. And then defensively, here's some of the numbers here for the Patriots as well. You guys, again, pause the video, check it out what the Patriots did. But yeah, this was a good game. It's been a while since I've seen some of this footage here. I was thinking that we was going to drop in the fourth quarter, but apparently I decided to just sim the whole game all together. So I do apologize for that. Like I said, it's been at least a good month since I've played this, and got a chance to actually sit down and do the recording for it. It's been so busy as of late. But ETN, there you see his numbers there. He is going to get a nice upgrade to his elusive back there. Nice little upgrade there for him, 91 overall in that position. And then Riley Patterson, our kicker, he is going to get a nice upgrade in accuracy. So just a little bit more accurate there. He's going to be a 75 overall in accuracy. And now we move on to our next game here as we go to week number 8. And we are going to take on the looks like the Packers. As the Packers currently there, you see they're, I believe, in 6th place in points per game. And then you see here the last couple of games they've been involved in. Recently, they just beat the Texans 41-35. So there you see those numbers there. CJ Strong again having another close game there, but unfortunately he will come up short here in this one. But as for the rest of as for the Packers here, they've been doing a good job. They've been moving the ball. Looks like they had to win this one in overtime. Try to put 6 points on the board there to win this one by 6 points. So tough game for them. I believe this game was on the road, or this is a home game for the Packers this week. So Packers just trying to keep things going here, and of course try to keep this momentum that they've been on as of late here. So now 3-4 for the season. They are 6 and over in a 6 in offensive points per game, 10th place in passing yards, and 2nd place in rushing yards here. So rushing is going to be really key for us to make sure we make a nice stop. They are also, but we are number 1 in offensive points per game, 2nd in passing yards, and of course 1st in rushing. So it's going to be a good balance, a good fight here in this one. And I'm hoping that we can have another successful week on the run here this week against the Packers, as I believe this is going to be our first game back home for quite some time now here. So we're back in the States for this one here. And of course, Coach Bonds wants us to focus on Alexander and not really worry about throwing the deep ball there. You see his numbers from last week, 7 tackles there in that game. And of course, Lawrence's job this week, I think, for the most part here is going to be the short passing game. But off defensively here, we have to worry about Josh Jacobs, the halfback there in the backfield there. Of course, longtime Raider now with the Packers, and there you see his numbers here this season. Superstar dev, so he is definitely going to be trying to do something. It's going to be something special to see here with him, and try to slow him down as much as we possibly can, as he is going to be definitely could be a very huge thorn on our side if we do not stop him early on in this one. So stopping him is going to be our main concern there on the defensive side of things. Now, as for offense, like I mentioned already, Jaire Alexander going to be an issue for us. We're going to throw a short pass, that short to medium passing game, and of course, obviously run the ball, as we've been successful here in the last couple of weeks, where that's really been helpful for Lawrence in the game, in most of our games here as of late. So Jaire Alexander, of course, he's going to be lurking around in that secondary, looking for a chance to pick the ball off and take it down the field here and cause some problems for us on the field. So if I'm not mistaken, I think this game, I think this one's a full sim. I'm not for sure. I can't remember exactly. So don't hold me to that. But Jordan Love, there you see, start dev. Of course, one of the young up-and-coming quarterbacks there. He is, of course, 14th ranked in quarterbacks in the league this year. And there you see his numbers, as well as, of course, Jordan taking over the reins there in Green Bay for the last 2 seasons now, since Aaron Rodgers has left. And there you see Stokes and Walker are the 2 players out this week for the Packers, as we'll make a few upgrades here before this game. And of course, there you see Jones, one of our young rookies there. He's getting close. He's almost a little close to halfway there to his star dev, or to his not star dev, but his development, whatever it is. Be nice if it's star dev or higher. But there you see, talking about this game here, how much pressure is being put on Gabe Davis this week for this game, and not much here. We're not going to be putting on too much pressure here. I think for the most part here, I think Coach Bonds is just going to say, yeah, it's just business as usual. You know, no matter who you are, you know, if your number's going to be called in the huddle, be ready for the ball, and you know, and just go out there and do what you got to do to help us get the win there. So there's a game day challenge. We have to try to get 150 yards for Gabe this week, and if he does get it, then he gets an increase in his dev trait there. So that's going to be nice. Not necessarily, you know, a goal that we can, you know, I think ideally we could do it. If I was playing this myself, I probably could do it, but you know, it's CPU, so we'll see what the CPU does this week when it comes to the passing game here, especially to help out Gabe Davis and get his dev upgrade. But yeah, we're back home here for some more action, as we are now looking to see if we can go now 8-0 in this matchup here today, as we've had some really close calls in a couple games now. We've already had, what, 2, maybe 3 overtime games this season. Let's see if we can go out here and have a solid victory here at home in front of a home crowd, as we'll see what the Packers can do here. They'll get the first chance to try to get some points on the board here, as we'll see this simulation here, as Josh Jacobs there moving the ball very well there through the ground game. And Jordan Love here having a couple of tough passes here. He's got 9 yards on that throw there, another 4. And we'll see here, they're moving the ball pretty well here, as they're on the other side, and there you see they're near goal line, and they'll get the touchdown there with a 2-yard pass there, getting the touchdown, the extra point, making it now 7-0. So now Jacksonville get their first chance now here on this drive. Opening drive for them, as we see a incomplete pass there. Now a second one from T-Law. And now 3rd and 10. Oh, nice catch there from Thomas, as we get the first down. So come on, Jacksonville. Let's get something going here. Nice 8-yard carry there for ATN, as he'll get hit with a penalty, and we'll be forced to punt. So we could not do nothing there on that first drive there, having a little tough time. Hopefully this second drive that we'll have will do a lot better here. Let's see if the defense can help us out by getting the ball here and get a quick 3 and out. As you see, a 13-yard reception there. As Jordan Love here moving the ball very patiently here, doing a good job here so far. As Luke Musgrove get a nice catch there, and then okay, so we get to get him to get out there. So we're on the field there quite a bit defensively, but we are able to get them to force a punt, so we don't give them any points. So we still got a chance here to get some good yardage here, and of course get some chance to get our points ourselves here on this second drive here in the second quarter as we start the second quarter off with the football. And we'll see here. Oh, nice job there. Nice 11-yard reception there for ATN. And then another 12 yards there to Ingram. And 15 there to Davis. As we'll see, ETN will finish this off with a nice run there. They'll get a touchdown. Tying this up now 7-all here midway through the second quarter. So now we'll move on here to some more action as we'll see the third drive for Green Bay. And Green Bay already starting off on a wrong foot here as they got penalties there called upon them. They get a nice first down there on that pass, and then a 2-yard losing 2 yards there on that run. But, they get the first down there by a yard on that 3rd and 12. And now Jordan Love now here moving the ball here on the ground and now through the air here, being very successful. Get hit with a 10-yard penalty. That's going to push them back some now here as they're trying to get that yardage back now with Josh Jacobs. And again, they get hit with another penalty. Now 2 penalties in a row, looking at a 2nd and 26. Now 3rd and 24 here. They try to get the first down. They'll come up short. And they'll kick a 43-yard field goal to get 3 points on the board, making it now 10-7. So far, Green Bay has now been successful in what, two or three drives they've had so far here today, and they have a 3-point lead here. Oh, nice job there as we're now starting to come back here with some nice passing. Get sacked there pretty good there quickly, but no, the momentum's still on our side here as we're moving this one here, and we get a nice rushing touchdown, or no, come up short of the rushing touchdown there for ours. As now we get the touchdown there. A nice pass here there for 4 yards, getting themselves in the end zone here now, taking a 4-point lead, 14-10. So now getting close to halftime here. We'll see what Green Bay is going to try to do. See if they can try to maybe get a field goal here before ending this half and try to be within 1. As we'll see here, we get the ball back, and looks like we're trying to move the ball here. As we got some really good field position. I think it was a nice job there. As now T-Law here gonna get them set up for a 21-yard field goal. Nice job taking a 7-point lead here, ending the half. So 17-10 at the half. And now we're moving on here to the second half now here. Let's see if we can try to put the pedal to the metal here and try to get a nice victory here. And there you see we do get a quick 3 and out there on Green Bay, as Green Bay has no choice but to give the ball back. And of course now we'll see Green Bay now with possession here, as we had a quick 3 and out there, and now we get them to go 3 and out. So now we get the ball back, as you see, we'll move the ball now through the ground. So nice 12-yard reception by Brandon Strange there, and of course ETN starting to really build up momentum here, and hopefully we can see more of that here with him in this game, as they again a nice 13-yard reception here. So nice job here, doing a good job here mixing things up, not just sticking to one type of game plan here, not just sticking to the run or not just sticking to the pass, but really mixing it up. ETN now runs this one, and he runs another 5 yards there for a second goal. He's gonna get hit with a 4-yard loss, and then nice 8-yard reception there for him. That's gonna be a touchdown, making it now 24-10. As now we have a 2-possession lead here on Green Bay. So now we're really cooking with things here, as now this is pretty much our game here. We just gotta play solid football here coming up in this next final fourth quarter. Fourth quarter rolling around here, as now Love has the football here. He's trying to move the ball on the ground along with Josh Jacobs. And there you see them trying to creep into the end zone. and try to finish this one off. As we'll take a look here and see that they kick a field goal there, making it now 24-13. As we'll get a touchback here and now get back on the drive here on the field here for their offense. And there you see here, don't have to do too much here, just got to run the ball, be patient, use the clock, use it against them. As that's what it looks like T-Law's doing here, and he's doing a pretty good job of it. Nice, we don't need big plays either. We don't need to make big, huge plays. Just got to get in range. If we can just get in range, a field goal range, that'll be great. Because so far, Green Bay has not been doing such a good job of really marching down the field like we have in this game. So now with Green Bay, less than 5.5 minutes left here in this ball game. Got a lot of ground to make up here if they want to try to get back in this one here. And of course, I don't think our defense is going to allow that here. As get an incomplete pass there, and again a penalty there for Green Bay. Jordan Love, incomplete pass here. He's having a really tough time here on this drive. As now 4th and 7, they get a nice 12-yard reception. So our defense starting to break down here, out there just a little too long. But Jordan Love taking advantage of that. Here he's got Josh Jacobs making a nice run. He'll get stopped. He'll get pushed back 3 yards. And then get 5 yards, but he's going to be short there. And that's going to be a turnover on downs there for Green Bay. So now getting to the 2-minute warning here. And, of course, we're going to try to take advantage of this situation here as we kick the ball back to them. As we put that one away. And now Green Bay trying to pass here. They're passing really deep. That one's going to be a sack there. 3rd and 8 coming up here. That's going to be a 2 yards short. They're going to go for it on 4th and 2. 6-yard reception. That's going to be a first down here for Green Bay. Green Bay trying to get into the end zone here. Trying to at least get a garbage time touchdown. And they'll come up short. As we'll win this one 27-14 is your final score here at home against Green Bay. So nice job there from our guys as they're able to pick up the win here and roll on now to being now 8-0 for the season. So Jacksonville 27, Green Bay 13. Final score there. We had they had one more first down than us, 20-19. Total offense they had 380. We had 324. Rushing wise was in our favor. 24 carries for 92 yards and a touchdown. They had 20 carries for 75 yards. No touchdowns there for them. Passing 20 of 30. They're not bad at all. 2 touchdowns for us. 32 of 46. 1 touchdown there for Jordan Love in that matchup, as well as the passing game. Jordan Love in his favor. He had over 300 yards for the day. We had 232 yards, which is fine because I really had it set up for this was supposed to be a running game for the most part here, and it worked out in our favor there. So that's nice to see. As we take a look at the turnovers, +1 for us, -1 there for them. As apparently there was an interception that time. So one of those plays there, I didn't really catch it there, but they must have threw a pick. So that helped out. Penalty wise, six penalties for 35 yards for Green Bay, 2 penalties for 10 yards for Jacksonville. So Jacksonville, their quarterback here, 20 of 30, 232, 75% of passes are completed with 2 touchdowns. So nice day there. Him having no interceptions. It's always great to see that on your ledger there for your quarterback. Rushing wise in this game, we had ATN, 19 carries for 81 yards and a touchdown. Passing, Davis, 8 catches for 78 yards, a touchdown, his 7th of the year. ATN had a touchdown as well. He was 3 receptions for 32 yards. It was his 2nd receiving touchdown of the year for him, as well as defensively. Defense, pretty good numbers there. Hopefully, Colin, of course, had the most tackles there for us, as he had 11 for the club, and was pretty much around the ball quite a bit there, helping us out and making some good defensive stops. As I'm hacking up my lung over here. I do apologize. But Jordan Love, pretty decent day there for almost 70 yards, or 70% of his passes were completed. Finished the day at 32 of 46 with a touchdown and interception. Jacobs there, 16 carries for 56 yards. We did a great job there, just kind of clamping him down, not letting him get too crazy. Reed, we kind of lost track of him. 9 catches for 77 and a touchdown. Musgrave, 7 catches for 48 yards. And of course, there you see the rest of the guys there. Not much of a factor there when it came to the receiving game there. So we did a great job there. And then, of course, look at their defensive numbers. Of course, the guy I'm worried about the most is, of course, Alexander for the day there. He has 6 tackles, and that was it. He did not get any interceptions. He did not get any type of other big stats there. So we did a good job there avoiding throwing to him and causing any problems when it comes to the passing game. Even though we did not pass too much, but I think for the most part there, we stuck with the passing game that we wanted to have, which is that short to mid-range passing. So anywhere from 5 to 15 yards was really nice for us. And of course, we got away with a couple of deep passes there, but we didn't get in trouble. We didn't get caught. We didn't get caught getting picked off or anything like that. So this was really nice. As we wrap up here in this for the second game here, Harrison and of course Gabe Davis both get some nice upgrades there. That's going to be very helpful for us in the coming weeks as we get ready for one more game. This game will be the feature game we'll see here today, which will be the Eagles. We'll play against the Eagles, and I believe this will be a road game for us as we'll head to Philadelphia. There he's talking to our offensive coordinator about this upcoming game here, and what's of course really talking about what happened last game with Gabe Davis. Unfortunately, didn't get the 150 yards that we were looking for him in the game, but he had a pretty decent game there, so he's going to get a little something there as he earns 200 or 2,500 XP there. One of the injuries that we picked up in that game was Roy Robertson Harris. He's going to be out with an MCL tear for about 4 weeks, so that's going to be really tough for us coming up in the defensive side of things, meaning the next man up, and we'll see what we can do and kind of change our defensive schemes there coming up here in the next couple of weeks. So now we're taking on Jalen Hurts. As you see here, he played against the Cincinnati Bengals in the week prior to this, and of course Eagles are now 7-0, winning that game. Eagles, of course, Jalen Hurts is going to be their main source of points there, as he's a very talented quarterback. And of course, we're going to have to make sure we set up a plan here to just kind of stop him. So stopping Jalen Hurts in the passing game is going to be really important, as he's by far in the top 10 in the short passing rating this season in the NFL. Right now, he's throwing for 1,836 yards, or 1,835 yards, with 15 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. He's been not sacked 9 times this season. So, we're definitely going to try to make sure we keep a close watch on him in today's game. And of course, on the other side of the ball, it's going to be Darius Slay that we're going to have to worry about in that one. So there you see the short passing game. There you see the numbers there. And I believe also too, with that being said too, we kind of need to watch out for if the plays do break down. We got to kind of keep a watch on him to make sure he does not want to take off and run. He does have some pretty good abilities as a scrambler, for his days at Oklahoma. If play breaks down, most of these quarterbacks nowadays, if play breaks down, they're going to call their own number and make a judgment call for themselves. So he's ranked 8th in the NFL right now, based off of the passing rating this season so far here, and he's in the top 5% of quarterbacks. So he is definitely going to be a difference maker there. He can make some plays on the fly there, especially with his legs if he needs to. So there you see his numbers and the stats I was talking about earlier. He's completely but roughly about 71% of his passes there. So he's been very good, very efficient there in the pocket. And we're going to have to try to see if we can try to change that here today. Now, as for us on offense here, we're going to throw to the short passing game there. Darius Slay, of course, a longtime veteran, guy that will definitely be lurking around and can make some plays there, especially the one-on-ones there. We are definitely going to make sure that we do not throw in his direction if all can be said here. So try to avoid throwing to him in his direction. Of course, he'll probably be matched up with Christian Kirk in today's matchup here today. So I imagine Kirk will probably not give me too many targets. If he does, I'm hoping it's some kind of mismatch there that we can, if we do throw to Kirk, hopefully Kirk can be front of that pass there and make some good plays, because Darius Slay, he will definitely make you pay if need be. So there you see, of course, his first couple of years there with Detroit, and of course here recently here with the Eagles, he's been very successful, of course, helping them win a Super Bowl here in the last 4 or 5 seasons now. When they won it, of course, Barkley, of course, with them, a new player there for them. Excuse me, longtime Giant, and now he's on the opposing team, another rival there. All those years that he ran on the Eagles, now he's going to be running for the Eagles here today's in this season here. And of course, so we'll see what we can try to do here to, of course, kind of keep him capped as well. As you see ETN's numbers there, ETN looking very good right now with his stats for this season so far. He's been pretty solid, and most importantly, been pretty healthy. And we're going to try to see if we can keep that up here today, as we are at Sunday Night Football, as we're here in Philadelphia and at Lincoln Financial. And we'll see if we can, of course, now try to win another one here, as we are in week number 9, trying to go 9-0 for the season. As, of course, talking to Coach Bonds about this matchup here, he was very excited. He remembered his days playing here against the Eagles, and as an NFL player as well. And he said this was one of the toughest cities to play in, especially as an opposing team. It's one of the fans will let you know what they think about you. As we'll see a handoff or the kickoff here to start off this one. As this, like I said, this will be our featured game of today's episode. So here we go, and we'll see what Hurt can do. As you take a look at his numbers here this season: 15 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, and we'll see what they can try to do here on this first drive. So 1st and 10, ball their own 36-yard line. And Hurt's going to drop back here, fires this one off to the right-hand side. That's going to be a catch, and that's going to be a nice 8-yard reception for a 2nd and 2. But Jacksonville, Coach Bond says he wants to challenge that there. He doesn't believe that was a catch. We'll see what he sees, and he might be right. I think he could. On second thought there, maybe not. Maybe that was a bad call there for Coach Bonds. And apparently that's the case. So they lose a timeout with only now 2 timeouts remaining here in the first half. So Coach Bonds thought he could see something that the referees missed out on, but the referees say otherwise. So we'll see what Hurt now is going to try to do here as he trying to move the ball. Both us and them are both undefeated. As you see the Phillies there, 7-0. Of course, we're 8-0. We played one more game than them. They've already had their bye week. As Barkley there, you see his numbers from last week. And of course, he's a guy, like I mentioned before. Maybe it's not the same, Barkley that we've seen back in the days of his playing days there in New York, but he is still a threat when it comes to the running game. As Jalen Hurts is going to get slammed there in the backfield there. Nice play there from the defense as they get a hold of the quarterback there. And they push him back there 4 yards for a 3rd and 14. So now ball plays at their own 44. Jalen Hurts drops back here in the pocket. Throws this one up there. That's going to be intercepted. And this one could easily go back for a pick 6, but it's going to be stopped there. Nice stop there by Andre Sisco. as he gets the interception and tried to take it back for a pick 6. And now we have a chance now to try to do something here on this first drive. So this is what I'm talking about. This defense has been really coming alive here the last couple of weeks here, giving some really good field position. And now we'll see what T-Law can do here with 20 touchdowns and 7 interceptions. He has a 1st and 10 here on the Eagles 46. And so we'll see a handoff there to ETN, and he is trying to come off the edge there. And they're going to wrap him up there pretty quickly there for the first down. Just a great stop there from White making the play. So now 2nd and 10 coming up. And, of course, Jacksonville trying to take advantage of this hot streak that we've been on here in the running game. And there you see, oh, no. We give this ball right back to the Eagles. As that's going to be, of all people, Darius Slay, the man that we're supposed to avoid here. He gets the interception. So this definitely could be a long night if we start throwing that direction here. As Darius Slay is right there, as that one is just thrown under, or actually over the head of Kirk, and that's going to cost us now. So we give the ball right back to them there on their 28-yard line. Hurt here, drops back here, throws this one up the middle there to his tight end. Great catch, and that is going to be Dallas Goedert. Young man there, great one of the up-and-coming tight ends in the league right now. As he has a nice 1st and 10 there on that great, nice catch there from him. And see a man in motion. Hurt, drops back, throws this one up the middle there. That's going to be thrown here, but a flag's going to be called. And we'll see who this flag is on, as this one possibly could be coming back here. But no, it's going to be on us. And it's going to be a roughing the passer. It's going to be on Hamilton. 15-yard penalty. It's going to put the ball at the 16-yard line. Not the type of penalty we need there, Hamilton. Thank you very much, as we need to get this ball back here. And now, of course, Barkley going to get hit hard there, and he's going to pop back up there. So that's going to be a short gain for him. 3rd and 3 coming up, ball there on our 9-yard line. Hurt, drops back in the pocket, looks to the right-hand side, and that's going to be picked off, or I should say the left-hand side there. That's going to be picked off, and that's going to be Darby as he takes a knee there in the end zone. That's going to be the 2nd interception now on Jalen Hurd here today. Yeah. And Jalen Hurd, not like looks like he's going to have a pretty decent night here on Sunday Night Football, as he gives up the 2nd interception now. And we take a knee, and we're going to put this ball there on our own 20-yard line for our own 1st and 10 here for our 2nd drive now that we've now having here based of an interception. So 2 interceptions so far here, 2 turnovers now for Philly. As we'll see a deep pass here. This is going to go to T-Law, and that's going to be battled away. Nice job there from the defense, as he's able to get his hands up there, as I believe that was to Gabe Davis there on that pass. So now 2nd and 10. T-Law here, hands off to ETN. ETN gets some good blocking here. ETN finds a hole. He's going to go burst right through it, as he's going all the way down the field here. Can he get in the end zone here? And he does. Touchdown, ETN and Jacksonville. Nice play, as that's a beautiful run there from him, as he just finds that one gap, and he just explodes right out of that backfield there. Great run there for him. That's literally a 75-yard run. And that's going to put some points on the board here as we get the first play on that drive. 2 plays, 80 yards on that drive. And that's going to put 7 points on the board here, making it now a 1-possession lead here for Jacksonville. As now we'll see what Hurt can do here, as he has the ball on the 28-yard line. So far, the first 2 drives not being successful for them, as he's already thrown 2 interceptions. And he has not really been able to get down the field here. They've only been in the red zone once so far here in this game. 5:45 left here in the first quarter. Hurt drops back, throws one up the middle there. That's going to be caught by Dallas, as he's going to get the catch. And that's going to be a huge first down there for the Eagles. as they're able to move the chains once again. Hurt here, open backfield here. They're still confident with him throwing the football there, but oh, he's going to get taken down there by Hines Allen. As Josh Hines Allen gets the sack there. Great play there from him. Makes now a 2nd and 17 there, putting the ball at the 45-yard line here for the Eagles. Eagles now trying to get down the field here as they're having a tough time here now, especially now on this third drive. As we'll see a handoff, and this is going to go, and this is going to be by Barkley. And Barkley gets a nice little carry there. It's going to give it a short of the first down as they're at the 43-yard line. So they need 6 yards to get the first down. We'll see what they try to do here as we'll see a pass there. That's going to be caught. Nice job there as Hurts finds his tight end again. As Goddard there gets a catch, and that's going to be a 1st and 10 there. Put him at the Jacksonville 25-yard line. So ball at the 25-yard line here. 1st and 10. And we'll see a handoff, and that's going to be there at the 19. It looks like a little bit of actually a jet sweep there on that play. 3rd and 4 coming up. Jacksonville leads by 7. Drop back from Hurt. Hurt's going to go here, throw this one there. A little off balance, but he gets there regardless as he's able to fight his tight end, his 2nd-string tight end. Makes the catch, and that's going to be a 1st down. So now 1st and 10, or 1st and goal coming up here. Ball on the 8-yard line. And a handoff here to Barkley. Barkley's going to run this one, but he's not going to get much of anything. And I think if anything, he got back to the line of scrimmage there. So not a successful run that time around. We'll see what they try to do here on 3rd and goal. Hurt throws this one up there. That's going to be picked off again right at the 1-yard line. Great catch there, as that's going to be Darnell Savage. So our guys are doing a great job here in this red zone, especially when they're almost that close from scoring here and making a difference here. And they do a great job here just picking this one off here. Look at this. Great job there. Getting in there right underneath the coverage, taking that ball away. Now giving us a chance now to put up another 6 points on the board here as you see ETN's numbers so far this season. So 1st and 10, ball their own 7-yard line. We'll see what T-Law is going to do. T-Law throws this one up there. That's going to be thrown, and that's going to be caught. And nice job there from him, as that's going to be, I believe, to Thomas for just short of the 1st down. 2nd and inches coming up here. Final seconds left here in the 1st quarter. Hand off to ETN. ETN, just going to get swamped there in the backfield, as that's going to be a loss of about a yard or 2. And that's going to be it for the 1st quarter. As we end this 1st quarter, Jacksonville leads by 7. They're looking very good right now, defensively right now against these Jets, as they've now picked them off 3 times now. Jets have been in the red zone twice now and been picked off twice. Or actually, yeah, twice in the red zone here and been picked off twice in the red zone on back-to-back drives. As now they'll flip the field here now, and ATN run this one out of the backfield there for gain enough there for the 1st down. Jacksonville taking advantage of this here offensively. As you see a handoff there to ETN. ETN runs this one here. ETN trying to break a tackle, and now he's well over 100 yards for the day. Of course, a rushing touchdown as well. And why not? Keep feeding the monster the ball. Looks like we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 wide. And it's, nice run here from T-Law. He's going to call his own number instead. Makes a nice carry there. Makes you always nervous when you see a quarterback take off and running. It's like, oh boy, please just slide. It's now 2nd and short. Ball their own 47-yard line. Quick pass there. Nice little RPO. And that's going to go to Gabe Davis for the 1st down there. There's now mark him near the 41-yard line of Philly. 1st and 10 after the play. Quick pass there. That's going to go to Thomas. Thomas is going to get the catch, and he's going to be at the, I believe, at the inside the 10. No, they're going to say he's just outside the 10 there at the 12-yard line for the 1st down. So now man in motion. That'll be Gabe Davis going to the far left, from the far left to the far right. We'll see a pass here. That's going to go to Kirk, and Kirk's going to get that one just short of the end zone. First and goal coming up. Ball on the 1 yard line here. And of course, why not give it to the man right there who's been having hangry issues here as he gets into the end zone. That is ETN. Nice rushing touchdown there. His second of the day. Nice run there for him, as he is just picking up the ball and just running with it like crazy. Love seeing that from him, as we get another rushing touchdown there for him. It's now his 7th of the season. So you see the QB rushing yards here this season. Of course, Jalen Hurts is 3rd on that list here in the NFL. 1st and 10 here on their own 29-yard line. As we'll see Hurt here throwing this one up the middle. That's going to be caught. And that's going to be at the 37-yard line for a short catch there for a gain of 8. So now 2nd and 2 coming up. Jalen Hurt, of course, he's been picked off 3 times in today's game. Twice in the red zone here. And now they're going to run the ball. As I believe Barkley is going to get a nice first down there. That's a gain about 15 on that play. And that's going to help move the chains. So first down for the Eagles here. As we'll see here, maybe if they get in the red zone here, maybe they'll change it up. Maybe they'll go to the running game, as we'll see nice hit there on the receiver. And the receiver will be able to hold on to it for nice gain. 3rd and 1 coming up. Jalen Hurts there passes this one there. That's going to be caught. And they're going to be inside the 30. Nice catch there from Smith. As he is now I think that's his 5th catch of the day. So we'll see a quick pass there. Nice job there as they find the tight end. As you see Jalen Hurts, 153 yards, 3 interceptions, no touchdowns here. As they're creeping now back into the red zone here again. Hurt here, drops back here, throws this one up there. It's going to be picked off again. And this one is going to go back for a pick 6. As this has just not been a Sunday night for Jalen Hurts. As this time it's going to score a pick 6 there for Jacksonville. As Gibson gets the catch. And that's going to be nearly a 70-yard return. Nice play there from him. Look at him just watching the quarterback. And, of course, keeping his distance there from the receiver, and just gets underneath that coverage there and finds the ball and is able to take it to the house. 21-0 here for Jacksonville, as the Phillies are kind of beside themselves right now. As Jalen Hurts now 16 of 20, 153 yards, and now 3 interceptions. He's been now picked off in the red zone here, 3 of 3 so far. Hurts drops back in the pocket. That's going to be thrown. Actually, I had 4 interceptions. Excuse me. yeah, either 3 or 4 interceptions he had here so far here today. Oh no, yeah, it's 4 because he had one on out here in the midfield here at the beginning of the game. The 3 have been in the red zone. So yeah, 4 interceptions for him today. This is a brutal game here. I think this is definitely be a game that he would like to forget. So now 2nd and 10 coming up. Ball on the 35-yard line. Jalen Hurts, he's going to be hunted down and tracked down. He's able to get the ball off, as they're going to get this one all the way down to the 30-yard line. And you see his numbers there, 200 yards a little over 200 yards for the day with 4 interceptions. So now ball at the place at the 25-yard line here. 1st and 10 after that big play. And a 2-minute warning is going to be called. Hurt and the offense here for Philly need to get something going now for themselves. 1st and 10. Hurt drops back here, fires this one up the middle there. That's going to be caught. And that's going to be a gain of 9 on the play, as they're able to find, I believe, Barkley on that catch. So 2nd and short coming up. Hurt drops back here. Quick pass there to his tight end, and he's going to get that one there for enough for the first down. So Excuse me. 1st and 10 here. On the 13. Jalen Hurts drops back in the pocket. Jalen throws this one there short there. And that's going to be enough there to get to the tight end for some positive yardage there. A gain of 5 on the play. He's trying to be very cautious here in this red zone. I don't blame him. As you'll see, a 2nd and 5 here, and the ball's going to be caught. It's going to be stopped there. As the receiver's going to get it right there at the 1-yard line for a 1st and goal. So they're able to move the chains. Now let's see if they can finish this drive off with a touchdown. Handoff, and it's not going to be a handoff as Jalen Hurts is going to call his own name himself. He's going to get a rushing touchdown. Touchdown, Eagles. And there you see him celebrating there, but you know deep down inside he is hurting right now as his team is now down by 2 possessions here. And there you see he's got to try to turn this team around here and make sure this defense does not give up anything to the Jacksonville offense here with these next 44 seconds. Of course, the man that's been scoring pretty much most of our points here today is this man right there. ETN, 6 carries for 102 yards and 2 rushing touchdowns. So now with 40 seconds left here, ball on the 27-yard line. Pass there up the middle there. That's going to be a great catch. And it's going to be at midfield as we see Ingram gets the catch, and that's going to be a timeout. Remember, we only have 2 timeouts. Well, that was our 2nd timeout now. We already burned one of our timeouts because Coach Bonds thought there was a he challenged a play there. So he lost a timeout. So now we have 1 timeout remaining. 30 seconds. T-Law has got to get rid of it. T-Law holds on to it. And he's going to be brought down by White. Nice play there. A loss of 9 on the play. It's going to be a 2nd and 19 coming up here. With their 1 timeout remaining here, they're not going to call it just yet here. They want to see how far they get it. Oh, no! That's the worst time there, but he is able to recover the football. And a timeout needs to be called here as there's 19 seconds left. As Josh Sweat gets there, makes a nice hit on T-Law, but T-Law is smart enough to realize he sees the football right there in front of him. And he's going to take it there for himself and keep possession of it. So now ball on the 25-yard line, 3rd and 33. Got to be smart here as we'll hand this one off to ETN, and he's going to be stopped and a timeout being called. And now with a few seconds left here, Jacksonville has a chance now to make a play here. 6 seconds left. Jay Hurts there throws this one out of bounds, and that's going to be incomplete. As that is not going to really help them here. Now 2nd and 10. Hurts here drops back in the pocket. Wafts this one up there at the top, and that's going to be broken up. As that's going to be an incomplete pass, and that is going to be it for the quarter, or at least for the half. We go into halftime here, a 21-7 ball game. Jacksonville. Nice job here so far here today, as the defense and offense have been really putting up a great game here and doing an excellent job of really showing what they can do on the field here against the Eagles here. And of course, it's not been such a great night for the Eagles, as they've already had to turn the ball over 4 times here and now try to get back into this ball game. Anytime like that, something like that happens, it's always tough to try to come back. But it's been weird things happen in the NFL before for teams to come back. Just ask the Falcons, or I should say the Patriots. Yeah, I know 24 to 3, but still, it's like, come on, seriously, you should be able to get rid of it. You should be putting this game away, and that's what we should be doing right now. Second half, we really need to turn things up. Need to feed the ball to ETN a little bit more. Maybe you can get Johnson involved, helping out in the running game. But this should be our game here. We should not be lacking in anything right now, because the defense has been pretty much controlling where Jalen Hurts can throw at. And for right now, not too many places here, even though they do have a touchdown on the board here. But that was a rushing touchdown for Jalen Hurts. I think they might have to have a different scheme coming up when they get in the red zone. Red zones has not been too nice to them whatsoever here. as our red zone defense has been just doing gangbusters. So rushing touchdowns so far, leading this league right now is Trevor Lawrence and Trent Richardson would both have 5. So now 1st and 10 after the play, or after the kickoff there. Had the ball at the 28-yard line, man in motion, that'll be Ingram. T-Law will drop back here in the pocket, looks up, fires this one short there. That's going to go to Thomas. And that's going to be a nice catch of 8 on the play. Going to a 2nd and 2. Thomas looks like he's having a hard time getting up there off the field. Hopefully he's all right. 2nd and 2 coming up here for Jacksonville. He's got a man in motion. Looks like that's going to be Davis. Pass there. That's going to go to ETN. ETN's going to get the catch, and he's going to be there at the 43, as he does have enough there for the first down. So we are able to convert here for the first down. We'll see what we can try to do now with a new set of downs. Ball on the 43-yard line. As we're trying to cross into Eagles territory, and I don't know what that was, but for whatever reason, T-Law just decides just to up and run there. The pocket was, it was not totally collapsing. He had enough time, but apparently he just was not having it, and he decided to just go ahead and up and run. So now 2nd and 11 coming up. Off the 41, quick pass there. That's going to go to Kirk. Kirk's going to get this one at the 47. And that's going to be now a 3rd and manageable here coming up. So it should be a decent 3rd down here for us to try to convert. Got to cross this one past the 50. Pass there. That's going to get tipped away. And that one was just a little too deep. Mitchell was able to bat that one away there. I think T-Law just put a little too much oomph into that one. Looked like it was intended there for Gabe Davis. So incomplete pass. We forced a punt. And we give the ball back to Jalen Hurts. So they'll get the ball their own 20-yard line after the punt. Hurt here. Drops back in the pocket. Looking down the field here. Throws this one there. And defender lights up the receiver there. Nice hit. And that's a gain of 5 there for the Eagles. Makes it a 2nd and 5. So now 2nd and 5 coming up here for Jalen Hurts. He's going to drop back in the pocket, throws this one there. That's going to go to Dallas. Dallas going to take this one here. He is going down the sidelines before he is finally taken there at the Jacksonville 31-yard line. As that's a nice catch there for him. Now we'll see a drop back here for Hurts. Hurts there throws this one there short, but it's going to be enough there to help them move the chains. As that's going to be a nice first down reception there for Smith for the first down. Eagles trying to make an attack here again here as they're inside the 20. Man in motion. On the outside there, Hurts here, drops back in the pocket, throws up the middle. That's going to be caught. And that's going to be a first down here. As that's to Barkley on that catch. Nice job there for Barkley. Let's see now what they'll try to do here is they have the ball inside the 10. This is where it's going to really make a difference now. So far, 3 times they've been in here. 3 times they have turned the ball over. Jalen Hurts drops back here in the pocket. He is going to have the scramble. He has wide open space there. He's going to get his 2nd rushing touchdown of the day. Touchdown, Eagles. As Jalen Hurts, and this is what I'm talking about. We cannot be losing track of him here in this red zone. We've got to get him to force him to throw the football. And again, he finds his way into the end zone here. As it's going to be a 21-14 ball game. So Eagles starting to fly back into this one here as they soar their way just by a single possession. As Travis Etienne, of course, our player here tonight, doing a great job here on Sunday Night Football. He knows how important this is for him and for this club. As we're playing very, very well. He has 2 rushing touchdowns so far here. Or actually 3 so far for him here today. And he's looking to try to see if he can get a few more. Actually 2, I should say. 2 of them. So now, ball on the 28-yard line here. 1st and 10 here for Jacksonville. As there's 5:40 left here in the 3rd. Great catch there. That's going to be enough for a gain of 9. Nice catch there from Thomas. Trying to extend this lead here now. 2nd and 1. Open backfield here for Lawrence. Lawrence here going to call his number himself. He's going to get that first down, but there is a flag on the play here. We'll see who this is on. Hopefully it's not going to be coming back. And yeah, I had to say something, didn't I? And so that's going to be a holding call on Cleveland. That's going to go back 10 yards. It's going to be a 3rd and 7 coming up here for Jacksonville. That's T-Law here running. Looking down the field here, throws this one there. That's going to go to ETN. ETN gets the catch, and he's going to get that one at the 42-yard line. 1st and 10 for Jacksonville. So we're able to rebound after that holding call there from Cleveland. Get back on track here, as we'll see now. 1st and 10, ETN get his number called, and he's going to get stopped as he's going gets a gain of 2 on that play. I feel like we need to run the ball maybe on the left-hand side there a little bit more. That right-hand side seems just a little bit too strong. So now T-Law here drops back, throws up the middle. That's going to be caught, but there's a flag on the play here. And we'll see who this is on. And it's going to be a personal foul on the defense. So they rough the passer, 15-yard penalty on Josh Sweat. And that's going to put us at the 34-yard line. Thank you very much there, Mr. Sweat. As we'll see a handoff here to ETN. ETN got a good block there. Gets to the 25-yard line. That's going to be a nice first down for Jacksonville. As Gardner Johnson and ETN having some words out there. Now 1st and 10 after that nice run here. We'll see a quick pass. And that's a nice little bubble screen there throwing to Kirk. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on the play. So we're looking at now a 2nd and 2. Ball to 15. Man in motion. That'll be Thomas. And pass there. That's going to be a great catch. And that's going to get us inside the 10. As Thomas gets a great catch there. And, of course, now we got to try to see if we can try to seal the deal here. Try to score. Ball's on the 9-yard line here. Hand off there to ETN. ETN going to get about a yard, if any, on that play. It's T-Law trying to make sure ETN's all right. 4 wide now here, or 5 wide here. Pass there. That's going to go, and that's going to be in the end zone, but there's a flag on the play here. We'll see who this is on. And we'll see that it's going to be roughing the passer. Thank goodness. As that's going to be on Neal. It's going to be the ball's going to be placed at the 4-yard line. T-Law was trying to throw that one in the back of the end zone there to Davis, but could not get it to him. Because he got it roughed up. So now play action here. T-Law here is going to get taken for a hit. He's going to go back to the 15-yard line. That's Gardner Johnson and now Lawrence now jobbing it at each other here. As they're jawing there for back and forth. As Johnson there, just a nice play there. Good finish there. But then, of course, he was sitting there trying to strip the football there from T-Law. And that was not necessary there. 2nd and goal coming up. Ball at the 15-yard line here. 1 possession lead here for Jacksonville. Jacksonville throws this one up there. That's going to be thrown. And that's going to be at the 6-yard line. Looking at a 3rd and goal coming up. As that was a nice little decent catch there for, I believe, for Kirk. As we'll see, timeout, or no, that's going to be it for the quarter there. So as we go to the 4th quarter here, it is 21-14. Jacksonville about to score here. We'll see if they can now get a 2-score lead here as we enter to the 4th quarter. So we'll see if we can go to the 4th quarter on the right note here. So he's flipped the field here now. So now 3rd and goal coming up here. T-Law has the football here, and he is can't go nowhere with that one there as the defense now starts to light up here for Philly. And he's going to get sacked there. And now we got a kick for a field goal here. As this is going to be a 37-yard kick. And the kick is good. So nice kick there. As, of course, we would like to have 6 points on the board there. But, hey, we'll take the 6. That'll put us up by 10. And, of course, Philly hasn't been playing that well here, so maybe we could still take advantage of them, try to get them to turn the ball over. And see, Barkley's going to get hit there quickly. He's going to get a gain of 3 on that play. 24-14 here with 9:20 left here in the fourth quarter here on Sunday Night Football. Pass there, and oh, no. We got to get to that receiver there. He's going to get to the end zone. That's going to be a touchdown. Eagles. And Josh Reynolds gets the catch, and he's going to get the touchdown there. Nice job. Nice throw there. And great speed there for that young man. As there's 3 plays, 71 yards. Takes less than just about a minute and 10 seconds off the clock. So now we're back on the field here with a 3-point lead here. We really got to get something going here on this drive. We've got to really force this defense to stay out on the field here. 1st and 10 here. Hand off to ATN. ATN's going to have this one. ATN gets around the corner. He's going to get this one all the way down to the 48-yard line. 1st and 10 for Jacksonville. Again, keep feeding the monster here. Ball on the 48-yard line here. 1st and 10 here. Jacksonville. We'll see a pass there. That's going to be caught and thrown there. And that's going to be Gabe Davis going out of bounds there at the 39-yard line. And so we'll get a gain of 9 on the play. And it looks like White is going to have to come off the field here as he's going to get stretched there. Like he might have a Charlie horse of some kind there. So he'll be off the field there on the sidelines. For now, for 2nd and 1 here. Play action. Throw a quick pass there, and that's going to be caught, but not much on that play there. As Blankenship all over that play there. As we barely get any, if anything, on that play. So now 3rd and inches coming up. Handoff. And play action here. And that's going to be, why did we run a play action right there when we knew we had all those guys right in front of us? And you could red blitz right there as now Jaire Alexander gets the sack. And now the question is, do we try to go for it here on 4th down or do we punt it? Well, we decided to go ahead and punt it and see what Jalen Hurts does here. It's Jalen Hurts. Now 1st and 10 here on its own 23-yard line. 7:26 left. Hurts here throws this one up there. That's going to be thrown. And that's going to be a nice catch there for him as he has 3 touchdowns here so far today. 2 of them on the ground, 1 through the air. Second and 2 coming up here. Ball on the 31-yard line. Hurts here trying to find somebody down the field here. Instead, he's going to call his own number. He is running this one very well there, too well, as he's finally crossed the 50 and now at the 41-yard line of Jacksonville. What are you guys thinking? You know what the game plan is. Stick to it as they hand off now to Barkley. Barkley going down the sideline there, and he's going to get pushed there at the 17-yard line. And that's a 1st down here for Eagles. 1st and 10, man in motion here. As the Eagles now have the football here. They do a little jet sweep there with their wideout as he gets a short yardage there. 3rd and 1 coming up here. Looking for a turnover here of some sort. Hurts, they're going to throw that one there. And that's going to be at the 2-yard line. Great catch. And a quick throw there from Hurts, but a great catch there from Campbell. As Campbell of the Eagles there gets a nice 1st down. 4:25 left here. 1st and goal. Ball on the 2-yard line. We've got to watch out for Jalen Hurts here. This is definitely going to be a play for him. As he'll call his own number instead. And that's exactly what I just called. He runs this one instead. Touchdown, Eagles. As the Eagles quarterback gets into the end zone again for the 4th time now. This time, it's actually a 2nd time now he's run it there for a touchdown. Yeah, no, third time he's ran it now for a touchdown, rushing touchdown. He has 1 receiving touchdown, 1 passing touchdown in this game. I was trying to make sure I said that correctly. Yeah, so 3 rushing touchdowns there for him today as they lead it now 28-24. Okay, guys, we got to get something going here on this drive. This is serious. As the handoff there to ETN. ETN runs this one there for a gain of 5. So we're sticking with the running game here, which has been pretty much our bread and butter here in this game. It's been working out for us for the most part here. Let's see if we can stick to it and hopefully get in the end zone here. 2nd and 5. T-Law here drops back in the pocket, throws this one. He's going to heave this one here high and deep. That's going to go back, but it's going to be batted away. Neal almost had the interception there. That would have been really bad if he would have got that. So now here we are trying to convert here on this 3rd down. So far, 3rd downs have been pretty good to us here. As we're looking at a 3rd and 5 coming up here. T-Law here going to run this one instead. He's going to run and slide, and he's going to get inside the 40 there in Eagles territory. So nice run there from him as he's able to move the chains here, and he knows how important it is to get this ball moving now for us. As you see there, Coach T.J. Bond is trying to come up with a scheme here and come up with some kind of play to get down into the end zone. 1st and 10, quick pass there. That's going to go to Ingram. Ingram's going to get the catch for a gain of 6, and that's going to be a 2nd and 4 coming up here for Jacksonville. Jaguars here now calling audible here. See what they're going to do here. It's going to be, looks like it's going to be 4 wide. Drop back here for pass here. That's going to go on the corner there. Can we get to the end zone? Yes, we do. Touchdown. What a play. Gabe Davis right there on the catch. Look at this. He just lofts that one up there. I'm thinking like, okay, this one's just a little too far. Maybe out of bounds there for us to get the catch. But Gabe is going to be able to put his hands out, get the catch, and that's going to be a great play. Making it now 31-28 with 2:11 left here in the 4th quarter. This has been a seesaw back and forth now here in the last 5 minutes of this game. So now 2:07 left here. We got to get a turnover here, guys. Got to make a turnover so we can win this ball game. Jalen Hurts throws this one there. That's going to get tipped. That's going to be up in the air, and nobody's going to get to it. But there is a penalty now. We'll see who this is on. Oh, and this is not what I'm looking for right now. As Trey Flowers gets hit with the penalty, 15-yard penalty, puts them at their own 43. Hurt now, throws this one up the middle. That's going to be tossed. That's going to be catch, and that's going to be a stop there. As Smith gets a nice catch there, getting there at the 37-yard line there in Jacksonville territory. You see Edmonds there telling those guys, like, who was supposed to cover him? So now at the 2-minute warning here, Hurts here, drops back here in the pocket, throws a quick pass there. That's going to get the receiver, and he's going to get inside the 30. Mark him there at the 22 for another 1st down here for the Eagles. Eagles making a threat here now, ball the 22-yard line. And you see Hurts here, he's going to get wrapped up as he gets caught in that block as Hines Allen finds him and gets a sack. Ball down to 26. Hurt here, throws this one up there. That's going to be another great catch there as receivers cover very well. And Philadelphia's going to have to take a timeout. They have 2 timeouts remaining with 1:01 left here on the clock. Hurts here, throws this one up the middle there. That's going to be intercepted, thank goodness. As we get the ball here, and this right there, it's pretty much going to be your ball game. As Jalen Hurts throws another one to Darnell Savage, who gets his 2nd interception here in today's game. What a finish. As Hurts throws his 5th? His 5th interception in today's game. Like I said, this has not been a good Sunday night for him at all. As Savage is going to try to take that one back. Gets us some nice field position here now. And now we just got to be smart about this. Feed the ball there to ETN and let him run out the clock here. Jacksonville has all 3 timeouts remaining. Philadelphia has 2. As ETN tries to run the backfield there. And, of course, the Eagles are going to have to call a timeout if they want this ball back. 1 timeout remaining for the Eagles. And now all we need now is just run this ball here and then have them force them to take that timeout. And this game is pretty much ours. 48 seconds left here. Ball on their own 20. Hand off to ETN again. ETN going to run this one. He's going to get a gain of 5. And that's going to put a 3rd and 5 coming up. 44 seconds left here as we call a timeout. As we'll run this one here with Johnson. Johnson is going to run this one. And he's going to run this one to the 47s, keeping it in bounds. And Philly's going to use their last time out. First down for Jacksonville. And there you see Jacksonville in victory formation here. As all they need to do is take a kneel. And that's exactly what they're going to do. Is they're going to burn out the last 35 seconds in this game. As we're going to walk out of here at Sunday Night Football with a nice victory, 31-28. Nice job there, fellas, as we're able to pick up the victory. Great job here on Sunday Night Football. So we've now won 3 in a row. One by which the first game we won in overtime, and now this the last game there against the previous game with the Packers won that one in regulation, and then won this one in a very crazy final 5 minutes of the game. A lot of back and forth there, but I was thinking, I'm kind of, my ideal thinking was like, hey, or at least the ideal thinking of Coach Bonds was, hey, let them go down the field here. We already know what they can do in red zone. They haven't been too successful with red zone, especially when it comes to the passing. And he already knows that he's being looked at. He's got a spy on him for the most part here. And I was really surprised they didn't run the ball with him there in the red zone. I think because if they did, they definitely would have won the game. But they decided to go pass, and we were right all over it. And God help us get the victory. So, final score 31-28 is your final here in this one, as Jacksonville pulls off the victory here on Sunday Night Football. Great win there. Very exciting. There you see total offense there, 511 for them, 351 for us. Rushing wise, a great day. Over 200 yards rushing, 2 rushing touchdowns on 18 carries. So a great day rushing. ETN just having the last couple of weeks down here, he's just playing great, which I really like seeing that coming from him. But yeah, a great victory there for us. And of course, passing wise, not such great passing, only 148 yards passing for us, 407 for Philly. And of course, turnover wise, there you see we had 1 interception. We got caught once, but we caught him 5 times in the game. So -4 for them, +4 for us in turnovers. So that was just a great thing to see, and really happy that our defense really stepped up here. I'm really jacked about this defense, dude. This defense has been, I really not changing too much of what they're doing. I am changing some personnel in certain situations, but for the most part here, it's been working out for us for the most part. So I'm just going to keep it as long as we possibly can. Of course, time possession. This time around, it was them. 24, almost 25 minutes in possession time. For us, nearly just a little over 19 minutes. So they did a good job there keeping us on the field on a couple of those drives that they had. As for Trevor Lawrence, 19-23, 207, touchdown, and of course the interception. ETN, he definitely is the player of the game there. 14 carries, 157 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns. He had 2 broken tackles of 20 yards or more. He had 4 broken tackles in the game. And of course his biggest run was 80 yards. I said 75, but it was 80 in today's game. As for receiving wise, Kirk, 3 catches for 38 yards there for the day. Really try to get to him as much as we could, but fortunately just could not get to him as much as I wanted to. Ingram, 4 catches for 44. Thomas, 4 catches for 52, and Davis for 3 catches for 54 and a touchdown there for him. I believe that was touchdown number 7 for him this season. Touchdown number 8 for him this season. So nice job there for him on that one. As for defense wise, Lloyd had 10 tackles. Olfakon had 16 tackles, tackle for loss there, so he was our biggest tackler of the day, all around the board. Of course, Cisco, 8 tackles, an interception. Savage, 7 tackles, 2 interceptions in the game, along with the, well, I guess I say, almost had a touchdown. Hines Allen, 6 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, and 2 sacks. Walker, 5 tackles, tackle for loss, and half a sack. And then, of course, Gibson had 2 tackles, interception, and a touchdown. As he took one back for a pick 6 there in today's game. Jalen Hurts, 35 of 43, 426, completed 81% of his passes, 1 touchdown, 5 interceptions. Just not a game at all. I kept thinking to myself, I'm like, the statistics have to be in our favor to win this game. He's throwing 4 interceptions, and then, of course, making it 5. So out of the 5 interceptions he had, 1 of them was in open field. The other 4 were in the red zone there. I'm thinking, like, if he throws another, he has to throw another. If he's going to pass here, statistically, he has to show that he has to. He's going to throw an interception in the end zone, which he did, and that's what's helped us in the win. So, did a great job there, guys, stepping up there when it counted and got the interceptions. Of course, he did run the ball. He did get in the end zone 3 times on the ground there on us. But we look past that, you know. Important thing is we found a way to get the win, and that's what we did here in today's game. And, of course, there you see the reception numbers there for him, for the team. Smith, most catches of the day, 9 catches for 94 yards. Goddard, 7 for 73. Reynolds had 5 catches for 97. And, of course, that nice touchdown pass of 63 that he got for the day. Got his only interception there, or only touchdown, I should say, for the game. And then, of course, look at the numbers there defensively. And, of course, we did end up giving one there to their damn, what's his name? Can't think of his name now. So flustered now that we ended up giving Slay. Yeah, Darius Slay. We ended up giving one to him. Fortunately, he caught us. He caught us sleeping. Caught us trying to sneak one in there, and he got us good. But hey, nonetheless, there we found a way to win the game. We found a way to stay in the game and get a victory. Unfortunately, with that victory, we do end up losing a player there. Torn labrum from Harrison. He's going to be out for 4 weeks. So unfortunately, another Jaguar on the list. So as we take a look here, we're currently 9-0, and right now leading in the NFL. Eagles 7-1. They're in second place. Looking down here, down the list of the other teams there, you see Patriots there right now tied with the Raiders and Seahawks with a 2-7 record right now. So they're, right now, if the season ended today, they would be in a three-team tie for the number one overall pick for the upcoming draft. But take a look at just some of the other conferences here, or the other, other divisions around. Chiefs right now in first place, 6-2. Of course, the Vikings right now 4-4. Lions are 4-4. Packers 4-5. Bears 2-6. And then in the NFC South, Bucks, Panthers, Saints, and Falcons right now 1-8. And then Eagles, we were just seeing Commanders, Cowboys, and Giants. Giants 3-6 for the season. 4-4 right now for the 49ers and Rams, and then Cardinals 3-6 and Seahawks 2-7. So we're looking really good. And of course, as you take a look here, we are going to be playing the Vikings coming up. We're currently in first place right now in the NFC North with a 4-4 record. And we'll be back home for that matchup there, and we'll see what we can do in week number 10, as well as we'll have some week 11 action with the Lions, as we also we'll see some action from that game, and we'll also possibly, if we have time, go ahead and get into our bye week. If not, I think we'll pretty much just focus on weeks 10 and 11 in the next episode. So stay tuned for that. That should be coming up here in the next day or two here on the channel. But if you guys did enjoy today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to also subscribe if you happen to be new, and hit that bell notification as well, so you guys be notified of this series or any other series here on the channel that happens to be uploaded here on ESGNet Plus LP. Again, thank you guys so much. This has been a lot of fun playing this series. A lot of exciting games. We're 9-0. We're looking very strong right now. We're looking for that 10th win here coming up. Can we get it with against the Vikings here? We'll have to find out and see. But yeah, we can't take them lightly. They're 4-4, so that means we don't know what kind of Viking team we're gonna get on this week. But hopefully, it's gonna be one that we can manage and take over and dominate in the game. But as always, everyone, keep each other healthy. Stay tuned for more here on the channel. And of course, don't forget to check us out over on our social media, especially on Twitter, as well as our other channel here on YouTube, our main channel over on ESGNet for more Madden 25 action, as well as college football 25 and other content as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more. As always, I will see you all next time.